all right. What is good? What is going on, guys? So I think if I've done this correctly, yes, beautiful. So this way I can actually be on screen until we actually have something to cover. Yeah, I don't really have something specific to talk about. I just wanted to come hang out with you guys. So if you guys have something, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't know what's been going on. I mean, obviously, like we've been saying, everything. And let me make sure the volume. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I guess I can't do that. And shout out to Camcast. Welcome. Said Trump at McDonald's. Oh, hey, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, sir, for that. We also got King Nirvana in the building. Yeah, if you guys didn't see, Trump went to work at McDonald's. So, beautiful. Thank you, Camcast. That is exactly what we should do. And so now that I'm here, now you can see me right here. Oh yeah, Daniel Penny, we could definitely talk about that too, but I saw a video here somewhere. Great idea, Camcast. And what's going on, King? Trump McDonald's. So if you haven't seen, yeah, he's gone working at McDonald's.
You believe this? Look at this guy. He's a MAGA guy all the way.
Okay, so for his first order, yup.
And again, guys, let me know how volume and stuff is.
Well, that's a good-looking group. Hello, everybody.
Just work in the drive-thru.
Is it, huh? How are you? What a good-looking family. How did you produce those good-looking kids? Oh, they look like
always.
They look like the West.
Always with the compliments.
That's great. Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
And actually,
Thank you.
You know what?
And there'll be no charge. Trump is paying for it. Is that okay?
Hey.
Oh, you're doing some extra stuff. Oh, okay, this is all on Trump. Oh, all on Trump. I'm allowed to do that, right? Yeah. Let's check and make sure it's everything you said it would be. It better be. It's going to be the best you ever. I made it myself. You're the best.
There you go.
That's their order. Thank you, man.
You get the point. And so he was just he was just doing the whatchamacallit, that lie that Kamala used to work at McDonald's and they called and she never did. And so now he's like, well, I have, you haven't. But there was a TikTok that I saw that was specifically, I've been talking about how there's the little things about Trump that when he the little oh, what a beautiful family. Oh, that's a good guy. Oh, what a good look. Those little comments. And it is kind of the other side of this coin about what this dude was saying about holding his frame in the sense that he controls his own energy. And so let's see if we can find that. It was on TikTok. Oh, there I am.
I could do this all
Oh, look at that. First thing.
I think I might come back and do it again.
Thank you.
Look at that. Look at that. How are you?
Thank you, Mr. President.
Nice to see you.
Thank you. Come again.
You made it possible for ordinary people like us to meet you.
You're not ordinary.
I mean, thank you so
See?
much for everything you're doing.
I can see.
We pray for you, and you are the type of person we want to be the president.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
So nice.
Hell yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I took a bullet. That's right.
Thank you, Mr. President.
When you think about it, I guess that's right.
Thank you.
There we go. And a shout out to, all right, how are we doing this? Is this going to double up? Oh, it does beautifully on purpose. Shout out to Darvesh Vlogs. Welcome, welcome. We also got the fabulous Snowflake in the building. So I'm pretty sure we met in Diddy's house last year. Wasn't me. He says giving off lovable grandpa positive vibes. And yeah, so the point that I was looking to make with it is this guy talking about frames. So let's see if we can find that.
I wouldn't mind.
Let's see if we can find that. Okay, no, hold on. Now it's blocking the search feature. Oh man. Can we get some likes on that video? So a little key if you didn't know this. If you search just period on TikTok, it'll show you your history. All right, let's see if we can find this video. I'm talking about the frame of Donald Trump. Yes, here we go. Check this out.
Donald Trump is in very firm possession of a very...
Shout out to Kitty. Welcome to the party. Hey, we also got Sizemore in the building. Welcome to the party, guys. Very good to see you. Good to see you. We are just talking about Trump and how he was working at McDonald's because he's just a man of the people. And, little things about how he's always complimenting people and little things that really matter. And then just this morning, I'd found this guy on TikTok who said something I never really thought of, but I was like, wow, this is really, really
unique
poignant,
and special.
really
Donald Trump is in very firm possession of a very unique and special character trait. Very few people have this, probably less than 0.1% of people, I would say. And it's a strong frame. Now, I'll give you two examples of how his frame shows. One was
that shout out to Unwanted Foe. Welcome to the party. Very good to see ya. Cam says, thanks for covering Trump at McDonald's. He's been in my YouTube space doing these interviews, especially with Flagrant. Yeah, he's been doing a lot. Unwanted Foe said Trump worked inside McDonald's while Kamala worked behind the McDonald's building. All right, welcome to the party. So yeah, this thing about Donald Trump having and maintaining frame. It's something that, the red pill manosphere guys talked about, but this is a very different way of talking about it.
He was at one of these political events, like a small town gathering, maybe like a breakfast at a little cafe, and this mom, she was black, if that matters to you, and her son came up to Donald Trump, and the boy asked Donald Trump to sign his baseball. So Donald Trump, in a very kind of dignified way, took the baseball and he made some small talk with the mom and the son. And a person from the audience, or actually Donald Trump, said, "This is a really nice ball. Where did you get it?" And somebody that was in the audience said, "Walmart." And for whatever reason, when they said that, people took that as a joke, and pretty much everybody laughed. And Donald Trump didn't laugh.
And of course, if you think about it for half a second, all right, well, there's not really anything funny about that. Why do you need to go somewhere fancy to get a baseball? It's a baseball. And but again, everybody's laughing. Oh, ha 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 ha! But not Donald Trump.
Instead, he simply said, "It's a nice ball." Because he held his frame. He didn't laugh just because everybody else was laughing. Most people probably don't even think it was a funny joke that somebody said, "You got it at Walmart. Why is that funny?" It's a nice ball, and Walmart is a department store. So Donald Trump...
And I'm not, I mean, even myself, I don't know that if, I was in a group of people, if you're... this is why they have laugh tracks in the old sitcoms. If you're at a comedy club, when there's people around you laughing, it is a natural thing for you to want to laugh. And so I'm not even saying holier than thou that I would necessarily not laugh at that. But once it's pointed out that there ain't really anything funny about that. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess there's not. And so the point being, Donald Trump is going to be who Donald Trump is going to be. Shout out to JM in the building. Welcome to the party. Happy birthday to your cousin, Mr. Mayaz. First name, Dickin. Welcome to the party and happy birthday.
Doesn't laugh along with the joke. He held his frame, and he didn't embarrass the boy, and he didn't demean the value of the baseball or the Walmart Corporation, for that matter. He just said, "It's a nice ball." And then
we all got problems with Walmart, but unnecessary shade is unnecessary shade.
Saw another example of this by Donald Trump on a podcast, and on this one, I almost forgot my train of thought there, but in this one, he's on the podcast, and they're talking about Elon Musk and SpaceX and landing the super heavy rocket boosters and catching them with the chopsticks and landing these incredible shuttles. And he says, yeah, it's incredible. They have this little launch pad and the rocket comes down and lands vertically and they catch it right out of the air. And one of the hosts on the podcast says, yeah, look, they can accomplish that. And my wife can't even parallel park. And then everybody on the podcast laughs.
And again, that's a pretty funny joke. Shout out to Indie Film. Welcome to the party. So now the fifth hardest working dude on YouTube. I don't know what that means, but I'm working on being number one. But yeah, like, just making a joke about your wife not being able to parallel park. That's, I would laugh at that. I think that's funny still right now. But again,
Except
the frame of Donald Trump.
The super heavy rocket boosters and catching them with the chopsticks and landing these incredible shuttles. And he says, yeah, it's incredible. They have this little launch pad and the rocket comes down and lands vertically and they catch it right out of the air. And one of the hosts on the podcast says, yeah, look, they can accomplish that. And my wife can't even parallel park. And then everybody on the podcast laughs, except Donald Trump. Donald Trump says, yeah, well, most people can't parallel park. And he does that because he is not going to laugh along at this guy's wife, and he's not going to laugh at women. He is.
So even if we stop there and say, well, most parallel park, and maybe it's not the most embarrassing thing in the world, but you should probably know how to parallel park. Especially, again, thinking if he's just politicking, if he's just trying to seem like he is a good guy, then that's already, like, the understanding that people will feel that way about you relating to them. Well, parallel parking's hard. And for Trump, who knows? How often does Trump drive himself around? Maybe he really is not good at parallel parking. In the same way, everybody was making fun of the well-done steak with ketchup that he was eating. All this stuff really comes back to this idea of frame. And once we really stopped taking the manosphere seriously, this idea kind of faded away. But I'm glad this guy's brought it back. Let's finish up what he is saying.
Going to hold his frame on who he is. It's a very strong trait, and if you can practice it and you can actually be mindful about how you interact with people and respond in social situations, and don't just smile and laugh along with the group in order to be liked and to blend in. Instead, hold strong to your ideals. We can go one more level if we want to, and we can say that Kamala Harris is a great example of the opposite. Ooh. That's what is the meaning behind the cackle. That's why she is always laughing. Even on the interview recently on Fox with Brett Barr, she got totally lost in her train of thought and had no response, as usual, to one of the questions, and she laughs to Brett Barr, and she says, ha ha ha, well, you know what I'm talking about. And
I'm so mad. I'm so mad that I did not address that when we were watching the 60 Minutes interview, because Tim Walz does that all the time. Like, oh, the people who know me know what's good with me. Like, okay, well, I'm not one of those people, so can you answer the question, please? And she did the exact same thing, and it frustrated me in the moment, but I didn't catch it. And then I was watching it back, and I'm like, I should have said something about that. And yeah, I don't know where it comes from. And it falls in line with this little elitism of, you should already know what's good. I shouldn't have to educate you. And by educate you, you mean explain my thought process. And yeah, just like, well, you know what I mean. And she said it right there, and I didn't even catch it. But oh no, I don't know what you mean. At least Brett Baer caught it, and he was like, what do you mean?
Barr now responds, as usual, to one of the questions, and she laughs to Brett Barr, and she says, ha ha ha, well, you know what I'm talking about. And Brett Barr, now, he's not friends with Kamala Harris, so it's pretty easy to kind of hold your frame against somebody you're not trying to agree with. But he says, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And Kamala Harris does this all the time. She appeals constantly, whether it's Oprah or The View, wherever she is constantly appealing for agreement from the other party, and she's constantly laughing in agreement because things are going over her head. So she is constantly appealing and out of her frame and lacking frame, and it has nothing to do with the fact that she's a woman and Donald Trump's a man, because the difference between a person who can hold their frame versus a person who can't hold their frame in terms of being a leader is...
Nah, you're just sexist.
Much more of a difference than being male or female. And I don't like Hillary Clinton, but she would be an example.
I said shit. Me neither.
of somebody who does hold her frame. She has that leadership quality. So it's not a male versus female thing. It is a character trait, very well demonstrated by Donald Trump.
Great. Great. So what do you guys think about, the fact that he is doing this McDonald's thing? Is it just, optics? Is it just politics? Is it just a photo op? Does that matter? Is it lower the value of what you're doing if you understand that you're getting benefit from it? I mean, I definitely think that like if he was not running for president, I highly doubt he would go and work at McDonald's. Like, so I'm willing to admit that, but I don't think that necessarily takes away from the meaning behind, oh, he was willing to actually go and do that. And not only just go and do something, but again, have the wherewithal to see that, oh, Kamala's saying this thing to try to appeal to people in a fake way. Let me capitalize on that by being authentic. I just it's in hindsight it's perfect, it's easy, but like, did he think of that on his own? Did somebody else tell him that he should do, like, where did that come from? Shout out to Ayush, said it's optics and I'm here for it. I completely agree. I completely agree. And oh my goodness, I wish I could pull this up on the screen. Holy moly. Shout out to, or you know what I can do? We can do this. Hooah! Shout out to Unwanted Foe for the $50 super chat. Said Trump has me craving Mickey D, so go get some for the Overlord. And the Overlord I will. If you are not familiar, this is my co-host Morty, and every single donation comes with a treat. And since that is such a generous gift, I'll give him some of my own Swiss cheese. Let's have him go and, all right, ready, Mark? Go ahead. Go on, get it. Go on, get it. Go on, get it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very, very much, brother. Very much appreciated. And of course, we don't have a banner or anything here, but you are definitely the sponsor of the stream. Thank you so very much. Any Film said, I think it's cool. It's called going out and kissing babies. That's what politicians are supposed to do. And I think he's winning votes by doing this sort of thing. Completely great. Hey, everybody better, if you're not liking the video, you should at least like that super chat. Thank you again, Unwanted Foe. Shout out to Robert Willing. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the party. So Kamala's newest line is never again, which is a dog whistle to Jewish people. So I'm not necessarily, let me go this side because the light, I'm not used to the light. I guess, okay, all right, okay. I was going to say we're just going for a short thing, but I guess we're having a whole conversation. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got the light on. We good. We in there. We in there. All right. So yeah, I agree with you. And I'm not somebody who likes the. I don't like this notion of dog whistle, and I think it's very overused. But it's definitely a real thing. It's definitely a real thing. And not being Jewish, and I just didn't put that together. But of course, I've heard "never again" being specifically referenced for the Holocaust, and so I mean, it's just more of that rhetoric that Trump is Hitler, so we have to use the same type of rhetoric. Hey, and we got Funk Master General in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the party. It's like, thankfully, somebody else is carrying the channel. Another pillar of the community. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Any Film said, also, oh, what happened there? Oh, maybe the app just closes when you're not doing anything. I got to give myself a face tap every now and again, doing the same thing. Computer here. Okay. Also, I need my house painted, so if somebody can let them know. Sizemore said, me asking Trump if he spit in my food and telling him to take it back if he didn't. Oh, weird. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think it is it's like I used to say, it's optics, and I'm here for it. There's it's not as easy to make that comparison now to Mr. Beast when he was doing like the blind people operations. But I think that aspect of his work, we can say, even if he's doing it for the credit, that's all right. That's totally fine. It's just the other weird child stuff that is not okay. Shout out to Boff. Welcome to the party. I am American. I do have Indian heritage, but I am an American born. Fox Eddie's vote. That is good. Shout out to Garrett Hayes. Said Rachel Levine, smash or pass. Isn't that the not person that I want to? Rachel. Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you very much. Come again. No way. No way. No way. Oh my goodness. You guys are gross. You guys are gross. Yeah, definitely hard pass. For natural born women. But okay, so I didn't I don't know how much more we have here. I really do appreciate the super chat, unwanted foe, but this wasn't meant to be a super yeah, Garrett's got very unique taste. This is going to be a new style of stream where it's not going to be on here for hours and hours, kind of just cover one little topic, and people who don't have the time to watch long live streams maybe can still be part of the show, still add their commentary and stuff. And so let me know what you think. If you are watching this after the fact and you don't usually watch the live streams, let me know what you think. Let me know if you'd be interested in longer stuff. I am live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And again, Garrett, Caitlyn Jenner is a hard pass, but mainly because it's a man, baby. So if we get to some women, then we have an interesting conversation. But as a straight man, if you just ask me about men, it's just gonna be a no-go. It's just gonna be a no-go. But definitely, guys, if you are not familiar with Discord, we have a free Discord server. And you should definitely join. Check this out. We got, everybody hanging out and doing the damn thing. We were talking about Trump before, all this other stuff. And, we have a bunch of channels. And all of those are open to members of the channel. But like I said, this free chat channel here is join us, meet some cool people, and you can even get access to the full server, hanging out just by having conversations. It is a really good time. I definitely think you guys should come and join us. Once again, this is Morty, and I have been your host, Lutch, aka the Indian Jesus, here to resurrect the second coming of common sense. Until next time, guys, we are out of here.